They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if...
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on second down, Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. And John, over to halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. And they'll run again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So the second down run did. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're continuing to rock and roll, and at intermission, maybe sometimes you fear after such a good first half of a letdown, but that wasn't the case.
And what I remember most about being in those situations is exactly what you're talking about. You almost have that sense of satisfaction. You're like, we're doing really well. I remember one time someone saying, winning's fun, but so is playing really well. Why would we want to do otherwise? That was the message, to keep the intensity up, to keep things going, and that's exactly what we're seeing here from this team.
Yeah, it's helped them extend their lead. Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Newton. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
On first, Saints territory. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A shotgun snap for Newton. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 2nd and 5 now. Newton. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be brought down at the 27. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Newton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans. Rolling along here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Here's Newton. It all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 87 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. Play action. It's Newton. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. Linval Joseph breaking free and dropping him. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. And what a game it's been for him in the backfield, Charles, as he pounds it into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, and he hits the end zone one more time and is blocked.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game is certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Rams continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout, and actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours, and they certainly weren't kidding.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Now Newton on 3rd and goal. Dancing to his left. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Saints.
Well, give some credit.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Los Angeles, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they're